Thursday, what to expect. So we closed Wednesday's day of trading with a huge sell-off at the end of the day. Now let's look at the dollar real quick. As of the close on Wednesday, the dollar was off 0.12%, which is nice. It makes it easier to invest in our markets, which is part of the reason the sell-off at the end of the day surprised me. What else happened? The 10-year did spike a little. It went to 1.869 or basically 1.87. But let's remember, it was 1.89 and 1.88 yesterday. So it's still a little lower. It didn't spike like crazy. So what happened? The president did speak at 4 o'clock. So if you think this sell-off is due to the president speaking at 4 o'clock, then that's your opinion. Let me show you what I'm looking at the SPY, and let me tell you why this morning's video is going to be so important. This is a one-day chart of the SPY, and I will pull up the 1 month so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But the 1 day, we started up here, markets fooled everybody. Looked like they were going higher. You saw the sell-off, then we saw the bottom. The bottom generally happens around 11:15 a.m. The worst is over, right? So they let us think that. I was believing that. I'm in UVXY puts, so I still have that position. They could be in trouble based on what I'm about to share. So again, transparency, I'd rather get the information out to you rather than be concerned with how I look in certain positions, okay? I do what I think is right at the time that I make that decision. So let's see what happened. End of the day, again, 2 o'clock, 2:30, showing a recovery. Would have made sense to recover the SPY back to 458. Instead, once we hit 456, 455, it didn't stay above 455 long. When it hit 454, everybody recognized the selling was going on. And that's why you see the volume increasing from about 3:30. And there was killer volume at around 3:48 p.m. The selling was very, very intense. Now, why is that important? I'll show you in a second. Let me pull up the 1 month. The 1 month is up. So as we can see, inflow, end of the year. That was the Christmas rally. Now notice the volume of the Christmas rally. Real small green inflow, nothing major. Now we see reds building. We get a sell-off. We think it's over January 8th, the 10th, Monday the 10th. And the market goes back up. Remember, that is the day, or the next day, the 11th is when I lost, again, transparency, $25,000 in SPY puts because I expected the market to basically crash or come down to the 450 level. And what happened is this day on the 10th, or actually the 11th, it went up to 473.80. And I was like, I'm wrong. Now, what I was wrong about is I didn't give myself 2 more days to be correct. My options expired last Wednesday instead of last Friday. So I went from, instead of making $30,000, I think I lost $25,000 in that position. So what not to do? That. Give yourself enough time to be right. So what might happen with the SPY? And let me actually pull up the 3-month chart. Very important. We're going back to October. Again, you'll see outflow and selling were larger than the inflow numbers. Again, same in this area in December, same in this area, which is mid to the end of December. And then again, about 2 weeks, which is the first week of the new year. And then where we're coming to now. So what could happen? This could be the correction we're waiting for. So let me share what to watch out for today. First off, if you see the dollar spike, if you see the 10-year spike, then the SPY could easily go down. If there's war between Russia and Ukraine, the SPY will go down, the markets will go down. But how far can they go? So there is support at the 450 level, which is why I'm shooting this video, and it's so important. If it breaks the 450 support, and I don't mean it goes under 450 like to 449.88 or something like that. I mean, if it crashes below 450, so you're looking at it and it's 450.19, all of a sudden the market's tanked. You look back at the SPY and it's 449.14 or something to that extent. It can break below this level. The next line of support is 438. Again, 438. Now, if it breaks below that level, the 450 level, and it's going down, you see it at 448.96 tomorrow. Understand, it has a good likelihood to break below. Now, what will happen? The UVXY will spike, which is counter to my puts that I'm holding right now. So I'm hoping we see some support in the SPY. We saw it in December. We saw it in January. I'm thinking we might see. But again, I don't control the markets. I'm only here to share. Take a look at my next video. It's definitely going to help you.